Big Dirty Chuck here, trying to take a different approach. I don't know if you wonder why I'm whispering, because I've seen some videos on YouTube and people do random weird stuff and they whisper instead of talk. And I thought that, wow man, that's the dumbest thing in the world. How are you supposed to hear what the motherfucker said? Evidently, there are a lot more fools watching that shit than people watching me. So maybe I could learn something. Like 100,000 or so. I could use 10. It's called like ASMR, like some kind of autonomous sensory master natural reciprocal type system thing. And evidently, if you listen to a fool whisper for like more than 15 minutes, your brain starts tingling and you start feeling like you're high. So I know some people that might want to feel like that. So I'm gonna tell you a story about Hipster Larry and Mumblin Fred. Now Hipster Larry and Mumblin Fred never really got along, because I used to live with Hipster Larry. And Hipster Larry, well, I used to get medication from the VA because I'm on partial disability. And he used to sell those. And everybody sold to me, say, I know this guy named Big Dirty Chuck, and he plays this music. So I figured it'd be good PR if I let Larry sell all my hydrocodones, because I wasn't really using them. Well, anyway, nobody ever came to my shows or anything like that. And he used to always come in at 5 in the morning, high as fuck, and make the loudest sandwich you could ever hear. You could just hear the knife in the jar, and you could hear him just like, oh. Every time he'd take a bite of a sandwich, he'd be like, like he was just getting off on it, man. It scared the shit out of me, and I seen some freaky shit. Well, I was at the bar with Larry not too long ago. Oh, backstory. Larry first met Fred when, cause Fred used to fuck his old lady. And, Larry came home one day and the door of his own house was locked. So he breaks into his own house and he finds Fred laying with his old lady. So Larry flips out, whips his ass, but Fred pulls out his knife and stabs Larry in the ribs. Well, Larry was wearing a big, thick Carhartt coat because it was winter. It's cold as fuck out. So he wasn't hurt that bad, but it did go in. Well, the old girl called the cops, and the cops showed up, and Larry got arrested for breaking into his own house. Ain't that some shit? Well, the years go by, and Larry didn't really want to talk about it because he was pretty angry. And I was at the bar with him one day, and this fool walks up to Larry and says, "Hey, man, how you been? I want to buy you a beer." Larry says, "Fuck yeah." He drinks a beer, and they talk about this and that. And he's like, and Larry says, "Hey, how's this?" And Fred says, "Hey, how's that one girl going?" And all of a sudden, Larry's like, "How's he know that one girl?" Oh, well. And he mentioned something about living on 127 West Winchester and over by wherever. It doesn't sink into Larry. He doesn't think about it in a while. Then Fred walks out to go have a cigarette. And Larry doesn't matter. Wait a minute, he lived here. He knows this person. That's the motherfucker that stabbed me. Larry runs outside. Confronts Fred. Now lucky Larry had his big fucking aunt there. Aunt Peg. She was a big bitch, about like 250, and she could like squat a truck. Big, mean looking bitch. And I would not fuck with her. Larry yells at Fred, says, "Hey man, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna fucking drag your face on the pavement right here while everybody watches." Well, you know, Fred don't like being threatened, so he took his switchblade out and waved it in Larry's face again. Larry backed off. But what you didn't see is Larry's big Aunt Sue goosed him from behind, ran his face up against the wall of the bar, and, you know, pretty much threatened to kill him. And Mumblin Fred, well, that's part of the reason why he mumbles, because he's a very, very scared man. He ran off in the woods, and I ain't never seen him since. But, you know, Mumblin Fred was always cool to party with, but it just didn't work out. That's the story of Mumblin Larry. No, Hipster Larry and Mumblin Fred. And I hope y'all have a good day. And don't listen to too many people whisper, because usually it's because they're trying to talk you into doing something that you don't want to do. Nothing creepy about that.